spoof song doing the rounds on the internet, poking fun at efforts to crack down on illegal downloading. But for the music industry, it's a serious business. It's estimated they stand to lose £1 billion over the next 5 years as a result of online piracy.
Earlier this year, the industry reached an agreement with Britain's biggest internet service providers to try to tackle music piracy. Warning letters would be sent to people involved in music piracy, with persistent offenders facing further sanctions. There are signs this morning that it could be having an impact.
The 2008 Digital Music Survey suggests that internet piracy has fallen by 10% in the last year, and it claims that dodgy downloaders are increasingly worried that their internet providers could cut them off. Well, I'm joined on the line now by Russell Hart from Entertainment Media Research, who carried out the research. Russell, do you think then that people are getting increasingly paranoid that they're being watched?
Good morning. Well, there's some very interesting findings here, which is that 60-odd% of illegal downloaders do believe that they're currently being monitored by their ISPs, which in fact isn't the case. They're quite mistaken in that, so I'm led to believe. But as a result, almost three-quarters of them say that they would cease downloading illegally if they were contacted formally by their ISP.
So has nothing come from this big meetings that happened earlier on this year from all these providers when they were prevailed upon by the music companies to do something about this? Are they not actually doing anything, but we just think they might be?
Well, I believe that the BPI is actively in discussions with the ISPs about a common strategy going forwards. But the trial campaign that was run, in particular by Virgin Media, in the early summer of this year, when they sent out a few hundred educational letters, as they described them, to
i.e. don't do it.
Notifying people that it was a poor thing to do, and there were consequences. And obviously that received quite a lot of press coverage, and as a result it's become generally understood that campaign of monitoring is continuing.
Is this all kind of money-driven, though? Because isn't there a trend now for legal downloads to become cheaper or free, indeed? So does that kind of take the heat out of this? Well,
there are a number of trends that are happening simultaneously. First of all, for the first time, we've recorded that the population of legal downloaders is now in the majority. So you correctly pointed out that illegal downloading as an incidence is down from 43% to 39%, but now we've got 51% of the online population legally downloading, and that's partly driven by availability. The number one reason stated particularly by the older age groups as to why they download unauthorized content is simply because it's not available legally. That's obviously bogus to an extent, but it is a factor. So the massive increase in availability of legal content to either purchase or stream, download, or even webcast for free is a factor. And 1 in 2 of illegal downloaders say that they are actually doing so less because of the availability of free legal music.
Thanks very much indeed for joining us this morning. That's Russell Hart from Entertainment Media Research.